What is going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today should be a really good one. Nothing super like over the top today, if I'm being honest. So a little bit of an update since the last time you guys saw the car. From the last video that you saw that I was able to get the car moved to the paint booth. So on, what was it, Monday, I went up to the shop and the car had gotten its primer. I really wanted to see the car with the front bumper on there, honestly. All the canards and everything, because like I said, I have the GT500 front bumper, so I think it's gonna look pretty freaking badass. So yeah, let's make our way up there and hopefully they got the car painted and, you know, we can kind of go from there, because looking wise, they should have the car assembled at the latest, I want to say, by Tuesday. If the guy stays consistent, spends majority of the Friday reassembling, putting all the seats back in, the door, fixing up the door panels, putting on the headlights, fog lights, tail lights, all that stuff has to go back. The inner splash shields on the wheel wells, all that stuff has to go back on. So I'm not sure how fast. I know the guy is very good at what he does, so I have no doubt that he'll be able to get it done. Just timeline wise, I'd say at the latest the car should be fully assembled and ready by Tuesday. I'm really pushing for Monday. If he spends, like I said, majority of Friday and Saturday assembling the car, I would say he might just have some minor things to put together maybe by Monday. And as usual, guys, if you guys are enjoying the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. What is the first thing that you guys are going to want to see me do with the car? I know I'm going to like try and go to a nice place and like reveal the car, so you guys won't see the car until it's fully done. This will probably be the last video for a little while that you guys will see of the car, since it's not fully assembled. We're just gonna go check out the paint job. Then the next video you guys will see, oh, there's a cop down there. The next video that you guys will see will be me unveiling the car. So that might be a few weeks, because I know I still need to get 2 sets of tires for my car, and I haven't ordered those yet, so I'll need to place that order. Alrighty, guys, so unfortunately they have not painted the car yet. The car is still kind of just sitting. It is primed down, like I said. I'll go ahead and include the video that I took. Alrighty, guys, the Mustang got primer on it, all primed up. That's crazy. Wow, they cleared out that other car. They had another car here. They cleared it. That's so much more space here now. But yeah, focus. They primed down the Mustang, so they said, I guess they're gonna come back on Wednesday, revisit. They're going to sand it after that, then they'll paint it, and then he said possibly by Friday is when they will start to put the car back together. So she's getting there, guys. She's getting there. This is like a dark, so I think the color is like a Kona blue. So you can kind of see, here's the trunk right here. There's a trunk, and we still got the headlights, tail lights, the spoiler. I guess the spoiler is good. I'm not sure what they're doing with this either. These are my front bumper. Actually, I need to ask them where the front bumper is too, if they're painting that. The front bumper and the rear bumper of the car. I asked when they would probably get to painting the car. He said hopefully sometime this week. I did just double check and verify. He did say they have all the parts that they needed. It's somewhere around the shop, but they do have all the parts that they need. So hopefully, today's Thursday, like I said, hopefully they'll get around to it possibly tomorrow, if not Saturday. So that will push the time back in regards to the car being finalized and ready. But as long as they have all the parts, the car should hopefully be ready by next week. I'm not really rushing it at this point, because the car just literally needs to be painted. And I know when I talked to the owner, he said he's really trying to push for the car to get done. So once I'm able to get a chance to speak to him, because he's kind of in and out of the shop, we'll kind of get more clarification. But like I said, guys, the car's right there, so I'll go ahead and next time when I come up here and actually see the cars painted, I'll go ahead and include that in this clip and we'll pick back up where we left off. But aside from that, that is where I'm going to end the video, or this clip here. So we'll probably pick this up, revisit this back in maybe the next 2 days or so.
3 days later.
Guys, thanks for tuning in to another video. We are picking right back off where we left off previous Thursday. We are gonna head up to the shop today, hopefully get some good news on the Mustang. Last time we went up there, they had not painted the car yet. It's been about 2 days, well, Friday and Saturday while they were open. So I'm hoping in the meantime that when I was not able to go back up there to kind of get a status update, that they actually went ahead and painted the car so that they can hopefully start assembling the car back together this week so that we can get the car out of there and over to my mechanic to finally finish up the progress on the Mustang. Alrighty guys, so I am leaving the shop now. I can, if you want, I'll show you what the car looks like. It still looks like currently the same as it did. You want me to get right to it right now? If you can, that'll be great. That way you can put that rest together. After I'm done with this one, like on the inside, I think it takes like 10 minutes. Kind of what the car looks like currently. So he's about to start sanding it down, I believe, and then he's going to try and get it into the paint booth today, currently as it's Monday. The car was supposed to have gone into the paint booth since last Wednesday. However, he said I guess one of his guys got sick and then they started to get behind, so he just now kind of got caught back up. I think he said I have one car in front of my car. That's actually what he was just talking to him about, if he could go ahead and finish that other car up so that he the mechanic can go ahead, or the body guy can go ahead and start putting that car back together. They're gonna sand my car down, strip all the primer off, because like I said, I'm not entirely sure how paint jobs work and everything, but he's gonna sand the car down, strip it, and then he's gonna throw it into the paint booth, and it should be getting painted today. So hopefully, and I've triple checked that. Keep asking, did y'all order all the parts that you need? Because I was trying to talk about the final bill, how much this entire thing is going to cost me. He said he can't give me an exact number right now because they haven't put everything back together. So there might be maybe minor things that they might have missed that they feel like that they might need to order. So he said once they start putting it back together, hopefully if they have everything, then he'll kind of be able to give me a final bill in regards to how much all of this is going to cost me. So I will probably come back on Wednesday or Thursday, I want to say, of this week. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more of an update for you guys. Sorry that I don't really have much to say or kind of show you guys today. That's kind of just what I have to work with. Like I said, the car was supposed to have been painted since Friday, or actually was supposed to start getting put back since last Friday. But they're just now starting to work on the car. So, but still, like I said, at least all the body work is done. The car's right there to being completed and finished. They know that they need to get it done. I will catch you on the next video, guys. Remember to always keep shifting forward.
Yeah, feel me.
Looks like it's gonna rain today. My car needs a wash anyways. It actually held up for a good like 2 weeks before it even needed since the last time I washed it. Surprisingly, especially for a black car. It's hot in here. What is going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another video. So right now we are picking right back off where we left off on the previous video. we are going to make our way up to the body shop. They should have gotten my car fully painted. I know I talked to the painter last time I was there. He said that he would try and have everything done by Friday. It's currently Thursday right now, so I'm really hoping that he pretty much got everything done. On Monday, he was supposed to paint the inner panels of the car, and then he was gonna give it a day to cure, and then he said by Wednesday he was going to basically paint the entire car and then let it sit and cure. So hopefully if everything has been painted, they might be able to start putting it back together possibly tomorrow, maybe Saturday, and then hopefully the car should be ready by early to mid next week. I'm gonna show you what the Mustang looks like. Still is not completely painted. The inner bay right here is painted. This is all painted inside of here, but still has not, well, I guess he did paint right here. I don't know what color. I don't even know if that, is that the dark blue that it's supposed to be? I don't, no, yes? Oop, you guys can't really see here. I don't know, you tell me. That looks like a different shade. Cause like this is the original OEM dark blue, Kona blue, and this is like a different shade. Yeah, it looks like a different shade. But it still hasn't been painted yet. Not sure what the holdup is. But he did do the inner part like he said he was going to. So I'm not sure if the car is going to get thrown in the paint tomorrow. This thing is all dusty. I'm going to go try and find him and see if I can talk to him. I'm kind of trying to figure out, but all dusty. They took off these parts. So the whole thing has to get painted, so guess we're even gonna paint inside of here too. It's making that sound anymore that it was. Yeah, no, it's not. That's good. They actually, he prepped the wrong front bumper for my car, because I was looking at the front bumper and I was like, that's definitely not the GT500 front bumper that I bought, because I know my Mustangs at this point. So the one that I bought is a GT500 front bumper. I paid like $1,200 for that kit. It was not cheap, and the one that they were prepping was like a normal 5.0 front bumper, or it's either a normal 5.0 or a Ford Fusion. So I pointed it out where my actual front bumper was, so he's gonna take it, he's gonna prep it. They still have not painted the car, not sure what the delay is. Gonna have to go talk to the boss man tomorrow and kind of see why the car hasn't been painted just yet. They also, from what you guys just saw, they also ordered the wrong shade of dark blue. That one is very dark, almost like a black, it looks like. So they ordered the wrong paint. I believe he said they got the correct paint in. They get it from like True Color or something, he said. So he's gonna have to repaint the inner part of the car. So that's gonna cause more of a delay, like I said, because he's painting a car right now. He's prepping another car, and then he said my car is gonna be thrown in there as well. So I think I have, what, two or one cars in front of me. So I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow and kind of talk to the boss man and kind of figure out what's going on, why there's a delay, and, you know, the miscommunication. So, all right, so I spoke to the boss, and pretty much the conclusion is that they did get the correct paint in, and I told them about the front bumper, so that's not an issue. The issue now is that every time I go up here and I try to talk to him, he keeps asking me, like, you know, about money, and I told him, I was like, I don't even know what the final cost of how much everything for this job is gonna cost me. Because he keeps saying every time I go up here I talk to him, he's like, did you bring me some money? And I don't know typically for y'all in y'all situations, but from what I'm supposed to understand, like whenever you take a car to do body work, they kind of do a rough estimate. They give you a quote for how much everything's gonna cost, right? Then after that, you know, if you want to start paying money towards it or you pay it at the end, it's kind of, I guess, in regards, that's possibly up to you. This shop, however, it's like they wanted me to pay a down payment, or down payment, which I paid. That was $1,500. I don't care about talking numbers with you guys. I'll tell you how much. So that was $1,500, and then I paid him a little more after that because he keeps telling me that his guys need to get paid. But like I said, from my point of view, because I told him today, he was like, can you at least pay, like, do what you can and pay half? And I was like, I don't even know what the final cost is, you know? Last time I got quoted, like, was $10,000, right? And then they said they had to order more parts, so the price went up. But like I also said, this has taken so long because there's been so many delays. Half the parts that we've had to order, I've personally gotten myself, aside from some minor small things like some wires, the splash shields, you know, minor stuff like that the car needs. You know, I think the most expensive thing they had to order was the shutter, the front shutter on the Mustang. When I looked it up, it was like $600. I think when I looked again, it had gone down to about $400 or so. So I'm not sure how much they paid for it, but I know when I looked up at Ford Parts, originally it was like $600. Then I think when I went back and looked, it was like $400 something. So that was the most expensive part that they've had to buy. Everything else I've pretty much bought myself, or it's been like a few, like nothing over $100. So I know the price is not going to jump absurdly more than what I was originally quoted. Even just after just speaking to him now, he said the gallon of paint, I think he said half a gallon of paint is what they had to get in order to paint the entire car. He said that was pretty pricey, so I don't know whether that's supposed to mean that the price of the paint that they originally quoted me on is gonna go up or not. I don't have the original actual paper in front of me right now, because it's like he keeps asking me to pay more money, and it's like, dude, I don't even know what the final quote is, you know? How can you tell me, like, can I pay half? Okay, half of what? Half of 10,000, 8,000, 11,000, 12,000? How much are we talking? You know, and then like I said, on top of that, I know the car was a lot of work, but at the same time, this should not have taken 6 months in order to do, you know? So he's gonna have to work with me and drop the price down in regards to whatever it is the final quote is. So he said he's gonna try and put everything together for me on Monday. So when I come up there, we'll talk about the price. I guess we'll kind of go back on Monday and see what the final price is that he's going to quote for me. So, and then I'll kind of, once I get that number, I'll share it with you guys and, you know, kind of negotiate the price down, like I said, because I've been paying out of pocket for this car. Ever since I bought the car originally, paid out of pocket, and then all the work. I knew it wasn't going to be cheap. I knew it was going to take some work, but I was like, screw it, it's a project car. I've never done anything like this before. Yeah, it's cost a lot of money, but at the same time, like, it's something I enjoy. It's a hobby, you know, so. And like I said, as well, like, the car, I bought it salvage. I don't have to worry about making a car payment on the car once it's done. It's almost there, you know, but like I said, it's just for the paint alone. There's just been so many just like hiccups and mistakes, you know. The car, like I said, the car should have been done like two weeks ago. Honestly, should have been painted and all put back together. But now here we are still, and then on top of that, they got the wrong paint. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, because he did say that the car is not going to get released until the prices, everything is kind of paid for. So, and I know I really want to get the car out of there as soon as I can. So once I get the final number and I'm able to like put up half of it, I'm gonna see if he can't work with me, if I can like maybe do like a payment plan or something, so I can get the car out of there, still continue to show and prove that like I'll pay them for the work that they've done. But if I can kind of just get them off my back, pay like half of whatever the final price is gonna be, get the car, get it towed over to my mechanic so he can finish up his work with the car, so we can kind of finally get the car registered and back on the road. So like I said, it's going to be a little bit more of a delay, guys. I'm not happy about it, but my hands are kind of tied right now. There's not much I can really do because this shop is just, I don't know. And I cannot honestly faithfully tell y'all that I will ever be going back to the shop to do work with them. Granted, the bodywork looks phenomenal, but for the amount of time that this has taken, the back and forth constant, it was just not a good, really just good customer experience in my honest opinion. Because there's just been so much stuff that's gone behind the scenes that you guys just aren't all fully aware of, that I've had to deal with, and it's just, it's not the best customer experience in my honest opinion. But aside from that, guys, I will, like I said, I'll keep y'all updated. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Sorry that it's not very, it's just more informative. It's not much exciting news going on. You know, you guys at least got to see the car, but you know, we'll revisit this next week. So I will catch you guys in the next one, and remember to always keep shifting forward. Peace.
Yeah, feel me? I might sip out this bottle until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip out this bottle, just drowning my sorrows. Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25. I'm thanking God for letting me see in 26. Shit.